Hi, I'm just going to do a little quick lesson on birdhouses, and something that should be fairly obvious is you have to clean them out every year. If you're not, I'll show you how. Now if you're lucky, you've got birdhouses like this one that have a door on them that allow you to get at the inside. And what happens is these birds put an amazing amount of material in every year. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and take a look at this one. This one just has a little, come in a little closer here and see this. This has a little lever here you can move to the side, and that allows you to open it up. And sure enough, wow, we have a bonanza of material in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean this out. And one thing you want to be aware of though is that if you do have any sensitivities, allergies, things like that, you may want to put on a mask when you're doing this. I'm not too fussy about it, so I'm just going to go ahead and clean it. So I'll just pull this out, and we can see that that is a massive amount of material. And look at this, just to show, you know, the effect of humans and plastics. Birds will use anything. This looks like a sucker wrapper that they've taken. And if you've got a really good birdhouse, at the bottom they'll have a platform that is wire mesh, and that is really nice for the birds to have a little bit of ventilation. Of course that only has to a certain limit, because once there's enough material in there, then there really isn't that much ventilation anymore. So I'm just going to clean out the rest of this, and there we go. And then basically all you do, it doesn't have to be perfect, you put your platform back in there and close it back up, and you're good to go. And you know, this is a really good time of year to take a look and see if your birdhouses need any repairs. What I did with my birdhouses, and I'll just show you this other one, is I put on a smaller opening, and you can look this up on the web. This was a smaller opening because I wanted to attract swallows and keep sparrows from getting into my birdhouse. And what happened is that we have a little woodpecker here in the yard, and he decided to enlarge the hole, so I'm gonna have to fix this. Now I'm gonna clean this one out too, but I'll do that later. What I do want to show you is some birdhouses are not all made that well. This is a nice fancy birdhouse. I mean, I like it. It's got a beautiful look to it, but there's no way in to clean it out. So you have no choice but to do a little bit of damage in order to get into this. And what I do, I don't think I need my pliers. I'll just pull these off, and then what I'll do later is I'll just use my brad nailer and put these back on. But now it's opened up and I can get at the junk inside. Let's see what we got here. Feathers, grass, mostly grass, a large amount of material. And you know, birds just would not be able to use this house properly if we don't clean this out every spring. So you definitely want to get these opened up, shake them out, clean them out. Don't use any cleaners, because you're just going to poison the birds if you're gonna spray it with chemicals and Windex or anything like that. Avoid that. If you're gonna use something, use plain water and give it a good spray with your hose. But that's it. Have fun cleaning out your birdhouses.